Well, it's time once again for the adventures of Courier 6. So here we are, and we actually traveled all the way back to Red Rocket, Boston, but we forgot to report back to Deb. Because apparently we did something for Deb, and we're supposed to report back to her. So we're going to go and do that. Okay, just see if we're in fact ready here. Boy, we're loaded down pretty heavily. So maybe we'll see if we can do a little cooking and that kind of thing. Wow, look at this. Okay. What else have we got here? We got a bladed tire iron. Okay. So, I guess that we can probably sell a couple of these things that we don't really need once we go back to report to Deb. Okay, that's what we'll do. We'll head in that direction. Which is kind of odd. I don't know what it is that we are reporting back to Deb, because I don't see... oh, there it is. Yeah, National Guard Training Yard. So we just passed right by Bunker Hill and forgot to stop in.
Here the different raider groups are carving up Concord like Christmas turkey.
And then, of course, Deb will refer me back to Kessler, who will then give me another job. I will then put off for a while, because I actually have to go back to the BioCube in order to close out this quest. Because we have to, since we killed all the ghouls in the Mass Pike Tunnel, we have to go back and tell them that we completed that job. And then there's a couple of small mysteries yet to solve. Of course, in the BioCube, so we'll maybe work on a little bit if we have time today. You know, maybe solving one or two of those. Well, that's not very interesting. Well, let's see here. We'll have to work on our charisma a little bit too, because like several other playthroughs, either for the channel or not, that I'm doing right now, I've been kind of staying away from the settlement building part and focusing more on, you know, exploring and shooting things. And now I've gotten to the point where I'm going to have to do some settlement type stuff. Just because it gets to be too difficult to support your adventuring activities if you don't have well-supplied settlements that are not halfways across the map. Okay, who do we got here? A dead settler. Okay, and here we are. And we have nicotine addiction, but other than that, there's no real serious things going on. Yeah. Go and talk to Deb and we'll get that closed out.
I cleared the training yard of Farrell's.
Finally, someone that can
There's
get
an
things
echo
done.
in here,
Here's your
wow.
pay. You know, Kessler's been looking for someone competent. If you're looking for more work, talk with her. Before you go, though, I was hoping you could spend some of that reward here with little old me.
Okay, sure.
Let's take a look.
You'll find something you like. Everyone does.
I never noticed that before, but actually if you talk to people inside here, yeah, I'm going to sell that. If you talk to people inside the building here, I guess there's a little bit of an echo. Okay, what else have we got here? Duelist Raider left arm. Okay, for a big whopping 15 caps. And this. And Mutant Slayer's leather left leg. Opposed to Hunter's. Okay. Also here. Okay, well, you know what? Maybe I'll yeah, you know what? The amount of difference in money isn't really anything, but maybe I'll keep both of those and I'll probably go with the Mutant Slayer one and I'll put the Hunter one. No, might as well sell it. I'm not going to wear it anymore. We'll wear the Mutant Slayer one instead. Because super mutants tend to be much more of a menace than animals anyway. And what do we have now? Miscellaneous junk. Okay. Sure, we'll sell those two. Okay. That'll do it for that. Now we'll put on that other leg armor piece. There. Take the damage reduction from super mutants. Hey Kessler, get up and talk to me.
So Deb's been talking you up. Says you get results. I got a sensitive job that needs someone with skills, and more rolling around in their head than marbles. That sound like you?
Oh yeah, I'm discreet too.
Plus discreet.
Fantastic. Our town works because everyone knows we got the raider angle covered. The gangs get paid off and leave our caravans alone. But Zeller's army is getting greedy, asking for more caps. And after we pay them, the bastards still hit our people. But I found out the army's holed up in an old prep school. The job's simple. Deal with them.
Okay. Sure, we'll
Consider
accept the
Zeller's army
job.
dealt with.
These guys are dangerous, so be careful. If there are survivors, rescue them. If any lost caravan hands make their way back into circulation, that'll do wonders for trade. But above all, you're just a freelancer working for yourself. Never even heard of us on the hill, right?
Okay. Well, maybe I'll get to that someday.
Caravans ain't exactly the get-to-know-you type. Less heartache that way.
Yeah, let's just see what we have here. Okay, so we got a fair amount of antibiotics, so we're in good shape there. Okay, we can make our own antibiotics too if need be. Good. let's just go visit Joe Savaldi here and see if he has anything interesting for sale too.
I'm Stockton. You
While
very
we're here.
old man Stockton.
Excuse
yes?
me.
Got every liquor from the Commonwealth here. Benefit of being the caravan trader's favorite bar.
Yeah.
Let's see what you've got.
Here's what I got.
Okay. Oh, okay. A whiskey. That's not very interesting. So you don't have what I was looking for. I guess we'll be on our way. And we're going to go back to... back to the BioCube. Report our success to the settlers at Fasco's outpost. Here we go. It's going to be a long trip. But maybe there'll be an encounter or two along the way to just kind of break things up a little bit. Won't just be me jogging down the road. I'm nearly to the point where I'm going to be kidnapped by Madison there too. Right? Because that happens at level 20 with every character that I play. Just because for some reason that encounter with her is triggered as soon as your character hits level 20 and you're in a external cell. Which means that we may not make it to Fasco's outpost before we end up going through Madison's playhouse again. Well, I guess somebody wanted that saw that was there the last time I went by, because it's not there now. Now, what am I carrying here in my junk inventory? Okay. I have quite a lot of junk that I must have been trying to save and haul back to Fasco's outpost, since I have no provisioner lines established anywhere. You can connect Fasco's outpost in the BioCube to the Commonwealth, though, if you have the ability to assign provisioners. They seem to travel back and forth between, through that old world radio station building. Okay. Oh, look at that. Super mutants. And super mutant hound. I'm almost out of bullets. Okay, we'll switch to this. There. Well, maybe we'll go back to this. I don't have much room to carry anything here. I see you wandering around there. You're super mutant. Where are you? Oh, oh, there's a hound over there, I think. Yep. Okay, well, it looks like the thing with Madison's going to happen here pretty quick. Okay, looks like they were killing feral ghouls. Pretty sure there's one more super mutant left over here somewhere. Where did he go? I saw him walk through here. Well, maybe he left. Okay, well, I guess I'm not going to find that one. Oh, we got here. Alright. We'll just go around those guys, because they're basically just a waste of ammunition. Oh, and there she is.
I think you're the right
There you go.
Have you changed or something?
And I might as well go through this, because you can ignore Madison, but then your character permanently head tracks on her until you go back and talk to her, so...
I'm really excited to show it to you. You ready? Let's go, let's go!
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay, let's go. Stand still, though. You're going to have so much
So here we go into Madison's playhouse again.
Whoops, this isn't where I meant for us to go. Follow me, we're pretty close.
Yeah, we're pretty close.
You ever feel like you're forgetting something? That's a weird feeling. I'm sure it'll come to me. Maybe. Or maybe I'll forget that I forgot.
The scariest little girl in the
again.
world.
Why do heads hurt? It's just annoying. Ugh, I really don't like it. Okay, we're here. So, like I said before, we are missing something for your present. I know where it is, but I decided to make a little game out of it. You're going to be on your own now. Have fun in my playhouse.
Okay. Well, here we are. Pick up the noodle cup. You have to go through this door because it's the door that opens. That one up there is closed yet. Okay. And it's a good idea if you're coming through here to pick up all the junk because you never know what you might need in order to do certain things in this place, because you do have to make things. Don't have to pick up that stuff there. You do have to make things in order to be able to advance at certain points.
Nice.
Okay, we can't get into
No
the
use.
washing machine.
Yes.
I have enough there to reload my assault rifle. Oh, not quite. That's fine. We'll put the assault rifle away for a while, I guess. We'll use the fire lance pistol for a bit. At close range, the fire lance pistol is probably a better choice anyway. And I have leveled up, of course, because I did reach level 20. That's why Madison appeared. And now, what do I want to do? Could get another level of science. I could get another level of chemist. Either one of those things is good, actually. Or I could start learning my computer skills too. Might be a good idea as well. Okay, we'll start doing that. 2 more levels and then I'll be able to have full access to almost anywhere, so we'll work on the computer hacking thing. Okay, we can't open that door. We have to go back and turn on the power switch. And actually, you know, I can kind of breeze through this now, but the very first time I played through this, like, some of the things that you had to figure out were not easy. Like, coming all the way back out here, climbing this, you know, like little rock formation here, so you can throw that switch. Which then allows you to go back in here and grab the kitchen staff key out of the washing machine. And you need to vacate that area fairly quickly, because if you don't, well, apparently taking that key out of the washing machine triggers an explosion. But now I have the key to this door, so I can open this door. And, you know, having read the recipe before, there's really only one item in this room that you need to pick up, and that's this metal bucket. And of course you get little audible cues too, right? Whenever you're near something that you're supposed to pay attention to, you'll hear Madison singing or giggling or whatever. Okay, so now we need to find the door to the freezer. Okay. But this door opens now. You can go into what looks like a dining room and pick up these silver plates, just because silver is a valuable crafting material for all sorts of different things. Then we can go either this way or that way. If we go this way, of course, we'll come to this chained door here. So now, if we wanted to, we could use that door. But not do before. And this door opens. So now we can go down this hallway. And this hallway is basically just a loop with a few smaller rooms opening off of it. Okay. We have to be somewhat choosy about what I pick up here because I am almost loaded down to the max here. So, anyway, we'll have a look at the terminal. And the terminal here has a little bit of lore on it. This guy here, Sam, I guess, was a resident of Vault 95, and Madison grabbed him and brought him into this place. So, anyway, and he thought he was on a drug trip and didn't realize that she was for real. And then this one is from somebody who is from a different vault. Not sure which vault she was from. Maybe she'll say in here, Evelyn. Okay, well, anyway, Evelyn is another vault dweller. So it appears that Madison has some sort of interest in vault dwellers. Although technically this character is not a vault dweller. Anyway. If you were playing with the vanilla start, of course, then your character would be a vault dweller.
You see that, Bessie?
There, see another little sound cue? And you want to grab all of this kind of stuff on this tabletop here because you might need it later. Look, there's a box of cigars there too. We'll grab that too. Okay, another box of cigars. Okay, and then in this room there is a hole in the floor. We'll get back to the hole in the floor in a minute here. Wow. Looks like somebody got smushed here. So anyway, we can just complete the loop back around into the dining area here. So the next place that we have to go is we have to drop down into this hole in the floor. And again, you get like Madison's giggle there that kind of tells you you're going in the right direction. And there's two ways that we can go. You can kind of tell that you're at that location because this is a little bit of a low spot here where you actually have to jump in order to get out of that little low spot. If we follow the tunnel up to here, we come to a wall. The wall is damaged. A powerful explosive would be needed to break through. A grenade won't be sufficient. Now we have to construct an explosive device. And so we'll go back through here again. And we'll take this left little branch in the tunnel. And there is the freezer key and a list, which gives you the list of ingredients that you need in order to make the explosive. So antifreeze, metal bucket, adhesive, bar of copper. Oh, I don't think, I wonder, did I pick up a bar of copper? There was one in the garage, but I might have missed it. Right, sensor module and so on. So we'll have to, whoops, we'll pick that up. We'll have to check and see if we actually have a bar of copper in our junk list here. Oh, Looks like I might have missed it. We'll have to go back to the garage and hopefully it hasn't disappeared. I'm guessing that that's Evelyn. I don't know what vault she's from because I can't turn her over to see what the number on the back of her vault suit says. But anyway, I guess we'll continue this way. And here we are in the freezer. And we can unlock the freezer door with the freezer key, and we're back out here now into the kitchen area again. Guess we need to go down to the garage here and check and see if we can find a bar of copper somewhere. That's bad. I didn't think to pick that up. Oh, there it is. It's right there. Okay, great. It didn't get disappeared when that explosion happened in here. That's good news. Okay. So, oh yeah, we had to come back here anyway, because this is where the chem workbench is. Chemistry station. So we'll have to go cycle through the thing here until we come to explosives, and there is a timed explosive. And since we picked up that bar of copper, we now have all the things that we need in order to make a timed explosive. Okay, what's going on with the thirst indicator here? I guess I need to have a drink of water. Okay. So now we can go rushing back to that wall that was blocking our way. Through the freezer this time. And it's funny, once you know your way around in here a little bit, it doesn't take that long to play through this. But boy, the first time I played through this, when I didn't know all the answers, man, oh man, it took me, I don't know how long it took me, I'll bet you it took me 3-4 hours to play through this by the time I figured out the solutions to all the puzzles and everything. So we placed the timed explosive. Now we have to back away hastily before it goes off. Okay, and it blew a hole in the wall. Now we're into a different area again here. Jonathan Kelly's note. So I'm not really too sure who Jonathan Kelly was, but whether Jonathan Kelly was the guy doing construction work in this place for some that's owned by someone named James, I think. Thomas was like a handyman or something. So there was James, Jonathan, and Thomas. Jonathan is a Kelly, so apparently a relative of Madison's or something. Okay. Temp user admin. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I can't use this terminal because I don't have permission.
Need to find
And now I need a utility access ID card. Now, up here and through this door is just a blocked off hallway that goes back to the front door. And it's blocked off by this bookcase, which is completely and totally immovable. I don't know if I had a bookcase like that in my house, I think I'd be able to move it, but here you can't. That bookcase weighs 1,000 pounds and it cannot be moved. Okay, so we got the hole in the wall there, we got the double door that we can't open, we got this door. So we'll follow the long and winding hallway, and there's a ghost of somebody that just disappeared there. Oh, and another little vocal cue letting us know that we're on the right track. Here we are in a big room, and we got a weapons workbench. Not much to break down there anyway. And an armor workbench. Again, not really much to break down there either. And what do we got here? Okay, just a few odds and ends. We'll leave all that crap. We'll take things like the silver pocket watch, and we take the adjustable wrench because it has a gear in it. And take the... Alright. Okay, and then here is a dead person. Kayla's note. Something attacked her. Yeah. Thomas locks himself in that cage, forces James to call me and get down here. Okay, James goes to the library and leaves her alone. Okay. Thomas, this was Thomas's wife, I guess. Right? I don't think Thomas saw the note. I don't think Thomas made it either. Oh, now I need to eat something. What do we have to eat? Okay, we'll have a rad scorpion steak. Okay. So, anyway. An explosive box.
Got it.
So anyway, if I didn't want to pick the lock, there's the storage key that I guess Kayla was trying to get when something came up behind her and killed her. Here is the security gate for storage area. And since I have master lock picking, I can pick the lock. You don't get any XPs for using keys. Okay. Oh, we'll grab that. Grab the blowtorch. Dear Thomas from Thomas. Not going home tonight, sleeping right here. Locked themselves in the utility storage enclosure. Going to drink until he passes out, then wake up in time for his next shift so that he can get more booze money. Of course, he may not have a job. Of course, I don't think things went even that well. So, well, yeah, he's writing this note to himself so he'll know what happened last night. Yeah, Thomas. Alright. My final note. Something hit me really hard, bleeding all over the place. All kinds of screaming coming from where Kayla went. Now I'm hearing it coming from all over. Okay. So I guess Thomas isn't going to make it. Or didn't make it. I guess that must be Thomas, what's left of him. And there is Thomas's utility ID card. Along with a whole bunch of beer and beer bottles and stuff. Let's see what kind of room. Yeah, we're starting to get pretty crowded for space here, so. I wasn't planning on this. I was kind of hoping to go back home to Fasco's outpost where I could drop a bunch of stuff off, but anyway, hey, can I do something with this terminal now? Utility access, okay. Due to Thomas's drunken escapades, utility access IDs temporarily have limited access to the system logs. Okay, so log 1. Yeah. Went to Vault-Tec University, and America's the greatest country on the planet. Now to get out of here and go to the bar. So... Okay. Received several new shipments of piping. Kelly is going to get all of that set up. Really shouldn't be trusted with power tools. Okay, James admin access edit note. Thomas has been marked again for violating safety regulations for the 3rd time this week. Log 3. Piping's all done. Wow, he can't type either because he's so drunk. Who puts an James? Who puts an I in a name like that? It should be just James. Yeah. User timed out. Okay. Log 4. Thomas seems to have completely lost it. He is now holed up downstairs in the utility cage, screaming and yelling and clutching a case of beer. Okay. Yeah. Alright. Well, let's see here. Can we open this door now? This card? Yeah. Oh, look, there's somebody at a terminal over there. Billy faded away. Okay, well, most of this stuff is way too heavy to pick up, so we're just going to leave it there. And there's a library key in the desk. James's terminal. Work schedule. We cannot access. Okay. Boss has already informed me of his hobby because of my NDA. I cannot speak about it here in open entries. Have these topics locked away by my personal access card. I mention it here because sometime in the future someone will gain access to them and not get the wrong idea. I'm willing to work, but this hobby isn't for me. Yeah. Okay. James is starting to let his true self... No, Thomas. Thomas is letting him... Okay, so this is James making these entries. Okay. So now James is going to be spending his lunch hours in the library there by the looks of it. Okay. Thomas completely lost it. Got his wife over here. Now I'm going to the library. Her problem now. Okay. Topic is locked, and we need James's ID card in order to see more. So it looks like Jonathan Kelly was the guy who owned this building, and James and Thomas were like the construction crew or something, I guess, or on the construction crew. So we have to make our way back to the library now, which means back into this tunnel. Okay, and here is the door to the library.
My favorite teddy bear, Fizzy, Fizzy, who get you quite scared.
Looks like this is where James met his end. But we got his card now. So now back we go again. Yeah, this way. And back through the freezer and into the tunnel system. And into this underground room, whatever it is. Admin access. Okay. System is locked to e-reading only. Okay. Talk to admin. Okay, this looks like the same stuff. Nothing new to read there. Let's see about this one here. Okay, because we couldn't see the work log. So, big boss let me in on his hobby. Can't say I'm interested, but I'll have to pretend to if I want to go far in this company. He has some big pit under his house for illegal cage fights to the death. Whether he actually participates, I can't say, but probably not. Okay. Started thinking more about this pit place. Crazy knowing that the door to it is just behind me. Oh, gave me key card access to it. Yeah. Well, paid him to go through Vault Tech University and covered all his expenses. Got him a job right away, work on his property, pays extremely well. Okay. So I guess we know now what's behind this door. And so, we'll do a quick save here. And then, there we go, a little bit more evil giggling from Madison.
You made it! Now to continue our game. Answer me this. What can snap but isn't a twig? It comes in all colors and sizes, small or big. It's like the ocean, back and forth it will wave. Skinning it to the bone is what I crave. First you will sever it with a knife over there. For the crowd you will give them all quite the scare. Once covered in blood you will give them to me, so I can finish your present and you'll be set free.
So the best thing to
Can't
do
get away,
here
there's
is
only
just
one
be
way out.
patient
Grab the knife. Do it!
and, you know, like let things happen here without trying to rush through because,
Take it!
now she wants me to take the meat cleaver and then go cut this guy's hands off.
Let's get this over with.
Well,
Okay, then we gotta talk to Madison.
There's gotta be another way.
if you don't do it, Busy will do it to you. And I don't think you want that.
Yeah, I think you're right, I don't want
it's
that.
just a game. Play along.
Okay, so that's
You
done.
did it! You won the game!
Now,
But that turned out
if there's
way
going to
better
be
than I
a
thought it would.
if there's going to be a
Wasn't that
problem
fun?
in this mod, usually it occurs right about here, which is why I kind of back away a little bit. And you just have to wait. Okay, Madison.
Excuse me.
Yay, you did it! You won the game! But that turned out way better than I thought it would. Wasn't that fun? I'll be taking notes. And now for your present. I didn't forget.
Okay, it says
There.
take
I hope you
Madison's
like it.
present, but you don't take it right away, because if you do, you'll break the quest line. Instead, you need to wait for her to
So,
say
what do you think?
this line. What do you think? And then you can talk to her, right?
Yeah, it's nice. Really nice.
I'm glad you like it.
Then she disappears and you can pick up the Kelly Macabre submachine gun. And then, of course, that door will pop open and a feral ghoul will attack you right away. And, of course, this place is crawling with feral ghouls now, so you have to fight your way out. Okay, and it's actually kind of foggy, so visibility is very bad here too. I suppose I could hit that one in VATS. And I don't collect the feral ghoul's blood because for my Vasaki character, feral ghoul blood is actually kind of poisonous. Causes radiation damage and a little bit of physical damage and that kind of thing. So you have to be pretty hard up to start consuming feral ghoul blood. Oh, there. And of course we have to make our way out of this place, so we'll go back into the tunnel system here again. Because the object is to fight your way through the ghouls and escape. Now. Wow. Yeah, I'd be better off sighting down the, like looking down the sights. Or maybe not, I don't know. Maybe this isn't an extremely accurate weapon. Okay, here we go. That one there is a charred feral ghoul. So, bad news. And that's just because I had an extremely powerful weapon. More often than not when I'm going through here, when I encounter that, I end up having to backpedal a little ways. No, okay. Because he hits really hard, and he's also a bullet sponge, so most normal weapons, you can't do damage to him quickly enough to kill him off before he can get to you. But he's sneaking up behind me. Like it. This gun is actually a little easier to aim in third person. You just put the dot, you know, like where you want the fire lance bolt to go, and then pull the trigger. Seems like that's a little bit more precise than even just looking down the sights. Okay, well, looks like we've got rules on both sides here. Hey, where are you going? The ghoul swarm. I think there might be one more just in the garage area here. Yeah. And then that will do it. So that was kind of a quick playthrough of this. I've done this before on the channel with other characters. And
I'll send you back now. Hopefully you'll think of me when you use it. We'll have to do this again sometime. You'll be seeing me again real soon. But for now, I'll just be watching you. Bye-bye.
But anyway, for the most part, this mod works pretty well. There is that one critical point there before you pick up the Ellie Macabre gun, where you have to wait for Madison to say one more line first. Because if you take the gun before she says that line, it scrambles things so that it can't finish. Well, and now it's nighttime. Listen to Jonathan Kelly's holotape. Okay, we'll listen to Jonathan Kelly's holotape.
Hey, kiddo.
Uncle John! Whoa, what does that thing do?
This is a holotape recorder. Basically, I'm recording everything we're saying. Pretty cool, huh? Now check this out. I got you a present. I know what you love, presents.
Ooh, what is it?
It's a necklace. Here, let me put it on you. There. It's a necklace with a real-life shark tooth on it.
Wow! So is a Tukito bone? I think someone at school said that.
Well, kind of. Not really, but it's pretty much close enough.
It's still the coolest. Thanks, Uncle John, you're the best.
Love you too, Madison.
Uh-oh. Didn't even see them sneaking up in the dark. Charged bumper sword? Yeah, you know what? I think I'm going to drop the charged bumper sword. It appears to be far too heavy. Yeah. Okay, sure. Well, we're at an hour already, so kind of thinking that I'll probably just make it back to the BioCube, and then that'll be it for this episode. Because I guess that it took a little longer than I thought to go through the Kelly Macabre mod. And of course we have the Kelly Macabre submachine gun. Do have some bullets for it. Maybe I'll use that a little bit here on the way home in case I have to shoot something. Or what else I have that yeah, I'm not really using 45s for anything in particular here. Oh, well, we can try it out on this thing. And it has a wounding effect on it by the looks of it. Looks like one of those low damage, high fire rate kind of deals. Thing up. Dead scavenger. Let's check out the inside of this bus. This looks like a good place I can throw my sleeping bag down because it's pretty dark right now. There, that's better. I keep forgetting. I can't remember if I actually have a... yeah, I do have night vision goggles too, but I keep forgetting that I have them. So my apologies to people who had to spend a few minutes trying to peer into the darkness while I was moving along here. Oh, we're about to discover a new location. The Red Rocket Express, which is a smallish settlement that kind of extends a little ways out either side of this road here. Runs roughly from that red framework down to just past where that red, like the ruins of that red car is. So it's not a huge settlement by any means, but you can still easily support 40 settlers here. But we're not going to do that right now. We need to get back to Fasco's outpost. Got some stuff to pick up there. And here we have, I think this is actually part of the South of Sea mod, Wallace's Bar. So a vendor out here, kind of in the middle of nowhere. Who buys and sells some things.
Hey.
What? What do you want?
Well, I don't know. Are you selling or not?
Yeah, I'm selling. Don't know what you're expecting, but Hades is taking a lot stronger than you.
Okay. So we'll, sell off a couple of things here. This. Oh, he doesn't have any money to speak of. Wow. I have to buy something back from him if I'm going to... Huh. Okay, forget it.
I'll sell you shit to keep you alive, but I can't promise you won't be ripped in half by a death claw. Stay away from Hades if you know what's good for you.
Yeah, okay.
Not right now.
Fine. It's better to die a quick death anyways.
Alright. So I guess we'll be on our way. I couldn't sell anything to him because he didn't have any money to spend. Shots going on. Get this thing out again here. Okay, it looks as though we're sort of passing along past the south end of this lake that Attic Banks sits on this side of here. Oh, gunner. Okay. Wow, where was that? Some sort of gunner outpost here. But that's not where the shooting's coming from. Oh, look, there's a bunch of glowing fungus and the safe.
Sweet.
Okay, what have we got that we can help ourselves out with here a little bit? Okay, that gives us a +3 boost to strength. About that, nothing there. Okay. Alright, well that'll help a little bit. Hopefully it'll last long enough for me to get to where I'm going. As long as I don't mess around too much on the way there. Uh-oh. I know that noise. Ah, piss off, you little... There. Oh, there's another one. Oh, he just dropped out of the ground, out of the sky. There's too many broken trees and things here. Yeah. Well, it appears that this is a pretty strong weapon. Wow. Okay. You get a greatly reduced effect from any food and medicines because of the fact that this character is a Basaki day-walking vampire. I guess it's one of the trade-offs that you get in return for some special abilities. You also suffer some penalties. Wonder if I can just mark this location and explore it later. Yeah. Backwoods rest stop. Warren Shelter. Okay. I'm too loaded down to pick up any more stuff. Now what? Another scorpion. Okay, well, we'll keep scaling the wall here. Yeah, okay. Alright, well. Are you just going to generally pester me this whole time? Fine. I'll go in here then. Yeah, okay, that solves that problem. just an elevator ride away. Well, now that we've made it to the BioCube, I guess that'll probably do for this episode. We're already well past an hour, and so I think what I'm going to do is probably off camera. I'll go back to Vasco's outpost and do a little bit of inventory management and that kind of thing. And then maybe we'll pick a place to go and explore next time. So, hopefully you enjoyed this episode, although mostly what I did, a lot of running around today. And so, till next time, I'm Sandman99.